Welcome, Peaches, and have a seat at my table. Relax. Today we're going to take a look at some harsh truths that you might really need to hear. Hopefully they will be very helpful. So you have stack 1, the fox, stack 2, the baby fox, and stack 3, the baby chick. They are timestamped below. Go ahead and choose your critter, hit that subscribe, go to your timestamp, and we'll get started. Okay, stack 1, the fox. You have patience. And you have the King of Coins reversed, the 7 of Coins reversed, and the 5 of Cups reversed. Get everything nice and neat. Okay. So clearly you are trying to grow something. You have a goal. It's apparent that it is not coming to fruition either as big or as timely as you'd hoped. So there's an interesting thing happening in your reality. It's how you feel when you are actually making progress being the opposite of what you expect. So like the way you feel broke because you're trying to save money, which will give you more money in the future, but it's that temporary feeling of feeling like you can't spend. Dealing with your trauma and dragging that out into the light is painful, even though it's a necessary part of the healing process, and you are healing by doing so. Whenever you try something new, it's uncomfortable and you feel awkward and you're terrible at it. But you have to start somewhere, and doing it, you are gaining a skill and becoming stronger in something. So what they're telling you is that discomfort is part of this process that you are trying to undertake. Your willingness to experience it for the sake of your long-term goals will affect your success. And if you're starting to feel like this can manifest so many different ways, if you're starting to feel dumber, it's because you're finding out how much you don't know as you grow smarter. If you want to be single and available when that right person comes along, you may have to endure the discomfort of ending a toxic situation. As you make room for all that you're creating, you might see some emptiness. When you cut ties from the people who stifle you, there will be things about them you miss. And when you're growing a business, there will be comforts of being on the clock and then clocking out that you will miss. But this idea of instant success without effort, this 4-hour work week thing, it's a social media influencer myth designed to make you feel that you're doing the wrong thing, so that you'll keep turning to them to help you get it right until you give up. Your willingness to be uncomfortable while you do what's best for you is making you stronger and bigger and badder, and it will be reflected in your outcome. So that's what I have for you, stack 1. And if you enjoyed any of this, or you feel like some of it's going to help you, if it's a harsh truth that's going to motivate you, please let me know you enjoyed it by hitting that like button. Thank you so much. Okay, stack 2, the baby fox. All right, you have... Aw, fun. Well, let's see how that factors into harsh truth. You have death reversed, the 9 of coins, 10 of wands. Wow. So they're showing you in sort of a limbo state. And it feels as though you have a choice to make here. These are very different energies. And what choice you make will affect, of course, the outcome you're going for, what actions you take to come out into your next phase. I'm seeing you trying really hard to build something for yourself, to grow something that will sustain you. But the choice is between doing this for yourself, which is taking a lot of work, or going to work for someone else. And both feel very heavy. Either way, this current energy feels like a purgatory, and you're not enjoying it, it would appear. So it's like if you choose to take on someone else's responsibilities, this limbo is a gift that you could be using to rest up and to have fun, to enjoy the summer. If the choice is to grow your independence, then you feel like you need to work your ass off and hustle and grind. The fear I get from this death card is this kind of what if scenario in your mind where you work your ass off, the thing doesn't support you, you fail, and you have to take on more work without putting this transitory state to good use, like you've wasted your time. And to you, they're saying this: you do not have to make a choice either way right now. This pause between worlds is a space to be filled with joy. If you don't find what you're building, what you're working so hard on, to be fun, why would you enjoy it once it is sustaining you? And also, people can sense when something presented to them is joyless. It shows, it is showing. And they're telling you as a matter of imperative to do what is fun, to pursue fun, to prioritize fun. Infusing joy and fun into what you're building will nourish it and help it grow and be more likely to succeed. Or alternately, you choose to take a job, take on extra responsibilities, and you had a nice period of time that you get to say you put to good use, enjoying what you love to do. So find that joy, find that fun in what you're doing. So either way, it will help what you're doing grow, or you will be putting it to good use if you're going to make a different choice in the future. So that's what I have for you now, Stack 2. And if you found it useful in any way, please let me know that by hitting the like button, and I'll talk to you next week. Thank you. Okay, Stack 3, the little chick. If you couldn't see it from a distance, that's that cute little chick. You have contentment. Okay, let's see. The 8 of Swords in reverse. Getting a lot of reversals today. The 10 of Swords. Wish that were in reverse. And the Page of Swords. Okay. All right. So have you ever heard the Alan Watts quote, something to the effect of, people who can't be in the present have no business making plans? It's something like that. The Page of Swords is a new awareness coming online for you. It's information and communication. Just inklings of wisdom. It's small, and it's what you have. Something about this reverse 8 of Swords with the 10 of Swords feels like they're trying to corral you or kettle you into the present moment, calling you out of a mental prison of unexperienceable time concepts like past and future. You have all swords here, so this is a mental exercise as an answer to a mental block. Perfectly logical. It's like they're trying to reason you into your current reality. And it looks like this 10 of Swords is a time barrier that you can't see beyond, and therefore I can hear you saying, I have nothing to look forward to. It's like you just cannot see. You look to your future and you just can't see. It's just not showing you anything, and it feels like there's nothing there. This is harsh truth, remember. So yes, this might seem a little harsh, but they are prohibiting you from seeing beyond a certain point in the future until you can settle into and accept what's available for you to experience and savor right now, right here. They're reminding you that this all ends, and your mind so far it seems to be always one step ahead of your experience, and they're inviting you to back up one. Your present, this moment right now, is a future that you were looking forward to at some point in the past. Allow it to occur. Allow it to be. Be here for it. And they're saying to you, show us that you can be content. Show us that you can just be. So that's what I have for you, Stack 3. And if you found it all useful in any way, please let me know that by hitting the like button, and I will talk to you next week. Thank you.